The humanitarian supply chain is the cornerstone to alleviating suffering and saving lives. We, as the International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, are devoted to implement the best technology to assist humans in need. This video's purpose is to showcase how to improve our efforts in doing so, to support the Mexican National Society.
The International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies (IFRC) is the world's largest humanitarian network that reaches 150 million people in 190 national societies through the work of over 70 million volunteers. IFRC plans of action aims at saving lives and changing minds by focusing on disaster response and recovery, development, and promoting social inclusion and peace.
This video will now show you the role of the International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies in the humanitarian supply chain, globally speaking, and how does it work.
This is our world, beautiful, not perfect. At any time, disaster can strike. Where there is need, where there are organizations, governments, people helping people, we are there. We are Global Logistics Service. We are the logistics backbone to the Red Cross Red Crescent Societies, the largest humanitarian network on the globe, with access and resources to deliver aid where and when there is need. We are more than 90 years strong, and we have expanded to offer services on a non-profit basis to others with shared humanitarian goals. Giving access to our experience, our capacity, to a permanent worldwide network of logistics hubs, to the resources of Red Cross Red Crescent's 180+ national societies, to true global capacity. We have pre-positioned supplies to meet the needs of 450,000 people at any time, on the ground anywhere in 24 to 48 hours. Part of the supply chain or complete, from small incidents of need to the largest. Procurement and transportation, warehousing and handling, contingency stock, fleet services, specialized support and turnkey projects. It's a compelling equation. Experience and capacity makes us the logistics supplier of choice, supporting more than 60 humanitarian operations each year and growing. This is our world. We are Global Logistics Service.
Our humanitarian supply chain system has developed in the last 15 years from a centralized, slow, Geneva-based structure to a decentralized, regional approach. Our logistics units are strategically located in Panama, Dubai, Kuala Lumpur, Nairobi, and Las Palmas. In the last 2 years, in order to increase responsiveness and effectiveness, the IFRC developed an even more decentralized system, creating a sub-regional network, where logistics capacities and capabilities are set up at country level to keep contingency stocks.
One of the regions where this new humanitarian supply chain approach is employed in is America and the Caribbean. In this video, we are going to focus on Mexico because it has been among the most disaster-prone countries in the world, affected by volcanoes, earthquakes, droughts, and floods. Just to give an example, in 2016, Tropical Storm Earth and several floods caused at least 67 casualties and significant damages, both physical and economic.
Despite these several and frequent natural disasters, the Mexican humanitarian response has proved successful, as the case of Hurricane Patricia can demonstrate. Because of the great coordination among the government, several humanitarian actors and civil society, IFRC believe that Mexico is a perfect location for invest for improvements in the sub-regional system.
In order to better understand the challenges in the field, we decided to interview the president of the Mexican Red Cross Society in Cancun.
We are here today in Cancun with the president of the Mexican Red Cross Society, Sandra Yeste. Thank you so much for being here with us today and to take some time off. Thank you. We are the International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent Society, and we are collecting some data in order to improve the supply chain sub-regional system. How is the situation here in Mexico?
Well, as you know, the humanitarian supply chain is one of the most important parts to deliver a rapid response on time in a natural disaster. And as you know, here in Mexico we have a lot of natural disasters. So we have seen a positive develop in the regional system, but we think it's not enough. And we also think that the sub-regionalization is the way to go and where we can improve.
How so?
We have seen that the regional approach is sometimes ineffective, and we have a lacking of monitoring tools which are able to give us information on time about the state of the logistic networks. And we are also have the strong need to simplify the remote data collection, visualization and analysis.
Thank you so much for your valuable insight.
Thank you.
As we've learned from the president of the Mexican Red Cross Society, the lack of a monitoring tool is an obstacle Central American societies are facing. This is why we asked for a grant of 1.2 million Swiss francs to implement a monitoring tool. Such a monitoring tool will enable us to receive and collect real-time logistics data. This data will be more reliable, and it will eliminate confusion as the end user only receives the data that he or she asked for. It will be used in real time, and it will be reliable. A grant of 1.2 million Swiss francs will enable us to implement hardware, software, and give an initial training for staff. Because the more we know, the better we are prepared to save lives.